Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to our pop-up. Tonight, we are going to do one called Work from Anywhere and Wellness for All. We're going to be giving you a bigger picture of the whole Shaklee opportunity and some about the products and why people come to Shaklee. And we will be including a couple of videos, so I hope you enjoy this. First of all, I am Linda Burkheiser, and my why for coming into Shaklee was for the business. I'm a mom, a nurse, and a grandmom. And my husband had a terrible accident at one point in our life. We needed an income, and Shaklee seemed to be the solution for us. And that was 35 years ago. And we fell in love with these products, and we're still using and sharing the products with everyone. Barb, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm on the screen as Sure Thing. That's the name of my business. And I live in South Carolina with my husband, Dave, and we have two grown children. And I've been involved with Shaklee for 32 years. And I was introduced by my mom to help with the products to help my kids' health. And we got such wonderful results from the nutrition and Get Clean products. And I wanted to share with other families members and help them. And I had lots of friends and family asking what I was doing. They saw the difference that we did too. While sharing the products with others, I also saw the opportunity to earn extra income while staying home with my kids. And as I've built my business over the years, I've had the joy of contributing to my favorite charities and nonprofits.
There you go. Well, that's pretty exciting. Okay, well, we're ready. We're going to get started now. So, why, first of all, why are we even talking about this? Let's take a look. First of all, um, we are not in good shape as a country, basically. This is a study that was done, an international study, where they compared um, the United States to 11 nations on healthcare quality, access, efficacy, equity, and as well as indicators of health, healthy lives such as infant mortality. And I should also include right now mother's mortality too, because it's really bad maternal mortality. And we came out dead last of the 11 wealthiest countries. We pay more in healthcare than any other country. Absolutely. And when you compare us to other countries beyond the most wealthy countries, I think we come out as 27 or 28 in health, in the overall health, and we come out beyond third world countries. So obviously, what we're doing now is not working. A lot of people are looking for better answers. Let me just, once I get myself here, there. So what do we do about it? First of all, we feel that everybody should help themselves to better health, figure out how to stay healthy, and share with other people. And I find that more and more people are looking for natural solutions. Shaklee pioneered the nutrition industry over actually it's 65 years now. So they have some really good ideas for us. This is why people come to Shaklee. First of all, we have everything you need to live a cleaner, healthier life. People are interested in prevention. And I just had somebody the other day who was a cancer survivor, and she said, I'm looking for prevention. And it looks like your company has it all. And I said, yes, it does. And the most important part is people don't have to go and read all the small ingredients to see if there's something in there that's not right, either in their food, their supplements, their cleaners, because Shaklee's already done that. They're just the most researched company. So what we do with people is we help them to change products so that they can be healthier. You'll see in this slide we can provide a healthy home, non-toxic home with plant-based products, most very unusual, healthy beauty, clean beauty, and that actually outperforms a lot of the European countries. And I always say we're the company that puts plants and flowers on their face, and we look good because of it. Healthy weight, again, with an increasing muscle mass better than most products out there, so that you can lose weight faster. Healthy solutions, and of course, healthy foundations, which means a healthier program that you can start for yourself and your family. just to feel better. I want to show our first video that will give you some more information on the what Shaklee really wants to do and the wonderful areas that they're involved with. Okay. Oh, I think I went too far. Excuse me. We went back one. Okay. So look at how much you can learn in 1 minute. I think these little videos are just so wonderful. And I also love to tell people that if you feel like you want to get up and dance when these videos are on, you can do that because they really are energizing. So let's talk a little bit more about the Shaklee difference because now we know we have all of these products. What I love to tell people is that Shaklee is beyond organic. And what does that really mean? So it means that we take raw ingredients that other companies are using that say they're organic, and then we turn around, or Shaklee turns around and they do 350 tests again and look for more harmful contaminants. And we refuse a lot of raw ingredients that other people are making their products out of. And that is impressive, especially to me. I look at the science. My nursing background makes me look at the science and look at the proof. And the second area is, again, it's safe, it's proven, 100 plus patents and published scientific papers. The long-term study that they did with Shaklee people was a 20-year study, and they repeated it and found out that from the biomarkers or the blood tests that they take and the interviews that Shaklee people are just healthier than other people. And they take very few people take medication. And so it's a wonderful, wonderful way to live. We also fuel the Olympians, again, 146 gold, silver, and bronze medals from the games. And the astronauts, we provide the recovery drink for the astronauts, and several astronauts that actually use our products also. And the last thing is it's guaranteed. All products are 100% guaranteed. These are incredible claims. Sometimes companies will say things like this, but Shaklee can prove it all. And so it's very impressive. Absolutely. We're going to move on now to our guest speaker. So I'm going to let Barb introduce her. And we have a great speaker. Go ahead. Go ahead, Barb.
Thanks, Linda. So I have the privilege to introduce Amanda Villarreal, whom I've known since she was 18. She's an incredible mom of 5, runs 2 businesses. She's a great team leader, and she's really full of energy. That's her jumping really high there, the highest person in the middle there. And I'm going to let her tell her story. So welcome, Amanda.
Thank you, Barb. I appreciate the introduction. It's great to be with you all. And I think it is an important thing that we all remind ourselves that, we all learn from each other. And I think it's really fun to hear people's stories. So hopefully you guys enjoy hearing a little bit about mine. So as Barb mentioned, we have 5 children, myself and my husband, Art. We live in Zeeland, Michigan, and we have really worked throughout the years of developing our wellness story. Now, my wellness journey started many years ago for myself. I was actually born with a very rare vascular condition, and I was told at a very young age many things that I wouldn't be able to do in my life, things that, could have really projected my life differently, and chose to make a decision to really work towards having a mindset of knowing that I could be my own a health advocate, and that I could challenge myself to do more than what doctors told me that I wouldn't be able to do. And things that, really were discouraging as a 12-year-old, being told that I should stop all physical activity. I should basically stop basketball, stop softball. I should elevate my leg as much as possible. I have an 1.5-inch leg difference, and that basically was going to entail that later in life, I would have all kinds of back issues, that I should wear this white lift that should have been built on the bottom of my shoe, an 1.5-inch lift, and I wouldn't be able to have kids, and I'd lose my leg to amputation by the time I'd be 18. So as a 12-year-old, that was a pretty tough, tough thing to hear. And this condition, it's called Klippel-Trenaunay syndrome, KTS. It's very rare. There is actually about 100,000 cases of this, but what makes it so challenging is that every single case is different. So there are no two cases the same. So, whenever we have had any issues, we can't even just go to a doctor around here and ask them a question, because they're not aware and familiar with this condition at all. So, I basically decided I wasn't going to take the approach that doctor told me, of going on blood thinners and wearing this blue shoe and quitting all sports. And I continued to stay active. I actually continued basketball, softball through high school and into college. And when I was 18, at that point, that is the first time I had gone to Mayo Clinic. Since then, I've had now 15 surgeries, 5 C-sections, but the rest are to help with circulation in my leg. But when I was 18, I started to have some issues for the first time of really having I was getting dizzy. I started getting shaky, and I couldn't figure out, what it was at that time. I was in college, I was working. Anyways, I passed out at work. They did some blood tests and basically said I was severely anemic, and that I would need to have basically iron injections probably every week for the rest of my life. And if any of you can relate to this, I hate needles. So I had to find any other option, because that terrified me. And at the time, I was also getting into personal training. So I was kind of debating what I wanted to do with my career. I was teaching midnight fitness classes, which sounds crazy now since I can't stay up past about 10 o'clock. But I used to teach midnight fitness classes, and I was basically getting my certification for personal training. And I was asking questions. And at that point, someone had mentioned to me, hey, have you ever heard of Shaklee? And that was my first introduction. I had not. My mom worked at a health food store, but I'd never heard of Shaklee. And they said, hey, you should try this Vitally with iron. Give it a shot for your, just see what it does. So long story short, within 2 weeks, my iron levels doubled. And that was my first introduction to Shaklee. So I was young, didn't really understand the vast array of Shaklee products and all that it had to offer. But it was exciting to know that I didn't have to do iron injections, and that I could be healthy and continue on with my life. So that was my, kind of my first introduction. Now, fast forward, I got my degree in corporate fitness and wellness. I continued to get certifications, group fitness, nutritionist, cycling, aquatics, yoga. I wanted to really build off from my experience that I knew for some reason I was put on this path for a reason. And I knew that I had to keep going forward. And as I kept learning and seeing what Shaklee had to offer, and on that last slide that Linda had up there of showing the Shaklee difference and understanding the safety and the research and the studies, that is unheard of when it comes to what we see in the supplement industry. And getting into personal training and working one-on-one with clients, I knew I wanted the best for them. And myself and my husband, we made a decision, you know what? It's time to look at this as a business opportunity. And have never looked back, have been on, I believe, 8 incentive trips now, and have really partnered our businesses together. And I do 100% believe that fitness and wellness encompasses many things. And nutrition is a huge piece of that. So is exercise. So for me, it works very well that we can have a studio. We have a virtual option. We now have a fitness app that we can incorporate with our AV wellness business to help give people really, so much more to offer for their health and their life. And Shaklee is great because you can choose whatever path it is that you are looking for. So hope that was helpful.
Wow.
That
Thank
was
you,
terrific.
Amanda.
Yeah, we're both yelling, but this is terrific. Thank you. I'll move on.
Very good. So after hearing Amanda's amazing story, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you have some goals or things you want to accomplish? Well, let's watch another video that shows all the opportunities and possibilities with Shackley. Would you like to seize the day?
They say seize the day. But what happens when you actually do? What happens when you follow your ambition? When you take on the mission to create a healthier, better world? And what happens when you do it with the right company, at the right place, at the right time? Well, this. This is health, sustainability, community. This is opportunity calling. This is Shackley. Let's make it happen together.
Now that was a great video, wasn't it? So if you want to help others and yourself with your health and your wellness, I'm going to go over a little bit about what it means to be an ambassador. So when you become a Shackley ambassador, you're not just starting a business, you're furthering a mission to improve the world around you by helping one person at a time. You harness your passion for wellness to change people's lives. Feel good about yourself knowing that you're putting your talents and energy into helping create a healthier world. And make connections with people who share your goals, empower your pursuit of better health, and truly want to see you succeed. And you also would be enjoying discounts on all the products and be the first to try new ones. So who do you know that might love to be a part of this? Is it you, a friend, a family member? Just think about that as we continue on with our program. All right. So how do we do it? Well, you can work from anywhere. There's no inventory required. We have easy digital tools for your phone or your computer. You get paid daily, and you're supported by our community, training, and mentorship. You can go ahead and, okay. Sharing is rewarding. So you can earn cash daily by sharing products with customers. The more you share, the more you can earn. Have a bigger vision? Go beyond part-time by growing your team. Earn additional income, become part of a community, and make a difference in people's lives. Okay. So you can earn cash daily while other programs may pay you once. At Shackley, you get paid on that customer. So I have to tell you, how would you like to have $25 automatically deposited into your bank account as soon as you sponsor someone or talk to someone about Shackley? That's what this is all about. And we no need to go into all the details. It's just kind of, wouldn't you want to have that $25 deposited? So we can go on to the next slide. All right. So some ways to earn as an ambassador. How would you like to go on a free trip? Well, Amanda brought up the fact that she's been on multiple Shackley trips. And what is so neat is that we go to exotic locations like Cancun, Hawaii, Cabo, and you are treated like royalty. And everyone that's there is just so friendly. And so it's a family. And Linda's been on multiple trips. I've been on multiple trips. And I don't know about you, but I like a free trip with all the bells and whistles. So another program that we offer is a car bonus program. So if you're looking to buy a new car or you need car payments, this is a great program that will also help you if this is what's of interest to you. So, go ahead. All right. So this graph shows you that Shackley people make real money. So these are actual earnings that are published for business leaders in Shackley. So if you want to just make $25,000 a year, we can definitely help you with that. Or if you want to earn a six-figure income, that's an option too. So we'll meet you wherever you are at and whatever your goal is with what you want your income to be from the Shaklee business. So you want to explore your options. So this last video wraps up everything we've been talking about so far, and I dare you to stay sitting in your seat while we're watching the video.
Isn't it amazing what you could learn in 1 minute? Those are all 1 minute videos, and I hope you enjoyed them because I think they're beautiful. They're beautifully done, and just gives you the essence of Shaklee. So we're heading at the end of our presentation, and so we certainly want to ask, do you have any questions? What can we do to help you out? Did things sound exciting for you? Are you interested in having a healthier family? Are you interested in a business, sharing products, getting products free? All of those things are available. So Barb went over what it takes to be an ambassador. You could also become a member. I always like to say there's a place for everyone in Shaklee. So start your wellness journey with us and let the person that invited you tonight know what you think about this and what they can do to help you. This is also recorded. So if you're listening to the recorded version of this, again, call the person that gave this to you and discuss it with them. There's a lot of opportunities. And thank you so much for being on tonight and for caring enough to learn more about Shaklee.